would you stand and please welcome the class of 2024. Come on. There is no music. Casey.
On behalf of the Hazard High School class of 2024, I would like to welcome everyone to Honors Night. I would like to thank all family, staff, and loved ones in attendance for the work and dedication that they have put in towards helping all of us graduates achieve our goals. We could not have done this without you. I would like to give a special thanks to the scholarship contributors here tonight for making this night possible. And as we prepare to take the next steps into a new chapter, we thank you for coming out tonight and supporting the class of 2024.
Cameron Holbrook.
Let us pray. Dear Lord, thank you for everybody in this building. Thank you for everything that you've done for us. And thank you for allowing us all to be here today, God. We pray that in our future you just allow everyone to follow the plans that you've made for us and to open our hearts to you, God. And we pray that everybody here seeks you throughout their life and finds success through that, God. And in your name we pray. Amen.
All right, so I just want to thank all of you for coming tonight for this honors for the class of 2024. I also want to thank the staff because they put in a lot of hours here for the reception, for the honors night tonight, for this class, and we really appreciate all of them. We love them. We're sure going to miss them. I want to thank the school board. I want to thank Ms. Combs for all of her help for me personally and for the class of 2024. It's been my first year as the principal, and it's been a learning experience for me, and she's been right there beside me, and I really appreciate that. So we will get this started. So we're going to start with Hazard Community and Technical College. Ms. Jama and Ms. Tammy. I didn't see you, Tammy.
Good evening, class of 2024. Funny quick story. I thought on the way here, I graduated in 1994 from Hazard High School. I thought it was 20 years until Laura, Joda, and Sheena decided to tell me otherwise. So, I'm a little older than I thought. But anyhow, my name is Jama Griffey, and I am the Director of Dual Credit Services at Hazard Community and Technical College. And we've got some cords to give out this evening to some very deserving young people in class of 2024 that have earned some credentials and certificates with us while they've been in high school. So, we would like to recognize the following HCTC Pathfinder achievers who enrolled in courses at HCTC, completed the required courses for certificates or degrees during their 4 years at Hazard High School. These are students who participated in our dual credit program. So congratulations to the entire class of 2024, and we look forward to seeing all your accomplishments. So, receiving a certificate in front end mechanic, Mr. Trenton Collins. Okay, receiving a certificate in Medicaid nurse aid, Lauren Elizabeth Allen. Receiving a certificate in Medicaid nurse aid, Kylie Fugit. Medicaid nurse aide, Katie Johnson. Medicaid nurse aide, Alexa Napier. Medicaid nurse aide, Jamin Pratt. Medicaid nurse aide, Caitlin Shepard. Receiving both the community health care worker and Medicaid nurse aide, Kimberly Sizemore. Receiving the community health care worker, Kaylee Sizemore. Receiving the A+ Prep certification and also an Associate of Arts degree from Hazard Community and Technical College, and will be transferring to the University of Pikeville, Mr. Elijah Dale Gatehart.
My name is Tammy Duff. I'm the Assistant Director of Admissions at Hazard Community and Technical College, and also the Director of their University Center of the Mountains, which is our transfer center. And I just wanted to start out by saying we know how hard this year has been for seniors and their families in making decisions about college. With the recent changes in the FAFSA and the delays that it has caused in colleges and universities being able to tell you what kind of financial award you're going to receive, believe me, it's been hard for us too. Our financial aid is still trying to get confirmation on the new student aid index and the amounts of the awards for that. So we get that. Each senior that has applied to HCTC is being given a certificate for our Promise Scholarship tonight. Now, most of you should have received some information about this in the mail. So we wanted you to know that what this means is that if you don't qualify for any financial aid, at HCTC, we promise that your first year, if you come to us, your first year at HCTC is tuition free, okay? Now, that doesn't mean there's an amount of money or anything associated with this, okay? Because it is a last dollar in, and it's for those that don't get enough tuition or enough financial aid awards or scholarships to cover your tuition and fees. We're going to make sure that you get it, okay? One way or the other. That Promise Scholarship will guarantee the first year. And if you're going into a technical program like Allied Health or business, IT, anything that is our technical 2-year associate degrees, that you can get up to 60 credit hours or the equivalent of an associate degree tuition free at HCTC through the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship. So it's a great opportunity for you to save a lot of money, your families to save a lot of money, and with that, I have included in each one of these Promise certificates my business card. If you need help trying to figure this out, give me a call. I want to get you connected because we want your students to succeed, and we want them to do it as debt-free as possible. And starting at HCTC is a good way to save some money, even if you're going for an advanced degree like bachelor's or beyond. Whatever program or career you're looking at doing, we can get you started and we can get you there and we can save you money. So please, call me. We want to help you, okay? So with that said, I have the Promise certificates, and the first two are scholarship. The Promise scholarships are for 2 seniors that are actually planning to go into our lineman program. And I'm excited because I've worked with these guys. They've already done their Promise scholarship, and because the lineman program is a shorter term training program, it actually is not eligible for financial aid currently. So these 2 students, their Promise scholarship can be worth up to $3,366 towards the tuition costs for their lineman training. So I am very pleased to present Kanye Brayman and Davion Strode the Promise Scholarship. Now, as I said, the rest of these are seniors that have applied to HCTC for the fall. So again, if you're unsure about what kind of financial aid package or financial package you're going to have, give me a call. We can help you out, okay? The first one is Emily Allen. Lauren Allen. Casey Brewer. Casey is going into our education program, which is our new 2-year associate degree for teacher prep education, and we can't wait to get her back. Brooklyn Campbell, another one of our future teachers right here. Trenton Collins. Kylie Fugits. Alexa Napier. I'm tickled for Alexa. She just came and got registered this week, and for the last couple of prerequisites. She's planning on applying to our nursing program in the spring. I feel very confident she's going to be a great candidate for that. And Jamin Pratt. Jamie's working on getting into our sonography program in the spring. Now, Hazard Community and Technical College is proud to offer one of our institutional scholarships to 2 seniors this evening from Hazard High School, very deserving seniors. And these scholarships are for $1,000 per semester with a total value for 2 years of $4,000 as long as they maintain their GPA. These scholarships are in recognition of high academic achievement, and we have the hopes of continued success at the college level. Further, these scholarships are available to attend Hazard Community and Technical College because of the wonderful generosity of community people and organizations. So it is their belief that your future depends on a quality education, just as we offer here in the mountains at HCTC. So to the entire class of 2024, I encourage you all to work toward your dreams, and I hope you will keep Hazard Community and Technical College in mind as you, in the future, as you pursue your education, because at HCTC, we're committed to helping students succeed, and we would be honored to be a part of helping you achieve your goals, okay? So today it is my pleasure to present the Mark Ray Engel Endowed Scholarship to Miss Alexa Napier. And the Commonwealth Scholarship, I am pleased to present to Miss Jamin Pratt.
So you have it? Okay, you're here for Midway? No. Okay, well, come on, Amanda, you can go next. All right, while she's coming up, I also want to just brag on them just a little bit. As you've probably noticed, I don't like to talk in front of people a whole lot, but this is a class of just 46 graduates, and tonight we will give away $2.5 million in scholarships just to this class. So that deserves a round of applause.
We are not Midway. I'm Lena, and this is Amanda. We're here to present the Edith Campbell Scholarship. This scholarship was created in honor of our grandmother. Nan, as we call her, is someone who always thinks with enough hard work and determination, you can accomplish anything. So, she loved the fact that all 11 of her grandchildren graduated college. If there's a brag, that's her brag, okay? So, around her 90th birthday, all of us grandchildren got together. What do you buy a 90-year-old? Right? So, to continue her legacy, we created this honor and gave it to her for her 90th birthday. She is still alive today. She loves this. This is her favorite thing. So it's a $4,000 scholarship to be distributed over the years of your degree. 2-year degree, $2,000 a year, 4-year, $1,000. It's to one high school senior inside of the 3 high schools in Perry County. So this year's winner goes here, and
despite the fact that we actually have no part in judging the applications, in this. I happen to have the pleasure of knowing this winner this year, and it is Miss Emily Allen.
Alice Lloyd?
Good evening. My name is Adam Sloan. I'm the Assistant Director at Admissions for Alice Lloyd College. And tonight I would like to bring notice to a few of these students that have applied and been accepted to Alice Lloyd College. And what they will be receiving is the Appalachian Leaders Scholarship. What that scholarship does is provide you guys with up to 10 semesters or 5 years of tuition guarantee. So 0 out-of-pocket tuition expenses for your college degree. But not only that, we want to make sure that you have what you need so you can find your purpose, you can achieve your goals, and definitely have a vision for your future. And on behalf of the faculty and staff at Alice Lloyd, the Board of Directors and President Jim Stepp, I'd like to acknowledge Brooklyn Kennedy Campbell. Caitlin McKinley Shepard. Kimberly Ann Faye Sizemore. And Skylar Anthony Cheney. Class of 2024, congratulations, and I pray the Lord blesses you in whatever future endeavors you all decide to do. Thank you.
Last year, I had the privilege of giving one of the scholarships to my son, Jonathan Counts, and also Sydney Miller. And so this year, I was like, well, I wonder who I'll get to give this to. And I've known both of these young people since they were little. And so this is even a better honor. On behalf of President Jay Morgan, the Board of Regents, the faculty, staff, students, and alumni of Morehead State University, we want to congratulate all of you on your achievement of graduation. But this evening, we want to congratulate all those honored who will be our future scholars at Morehead. And we want to extend our best wishes to you for your future endeavors. Morehead State University is pleased to award scholarships totaling more than $48,000 over the next 4 years to the following students. Lauren Allen, who I've known since she was a baby. Congratulations. And she receives the Dean's Scholar Award and the Alumni Scholarship. And our next recipient is Connor Engel. And he is receiving the Kentucky Scholars Award. And I've also known him since he's about 2 or 3 years old. So I'm feeling old tonight. Congratulations, Connor. Thank you guys, and congratulations, class of 2024.
leave one down there? You bring that up to the corner. Tonight, I'm going to present the Outstanding Senior Girl, and on behalf of the 1975 class of Hazard High School, I'd like to present this award to Kimberly Sizemore. The next one is our Christmas for Charity Scholarship. That is a $1,000 award, and it goes to Casey Brewer. Did we get a certificate for her? Let me find it. Here we go. The next award is in honor of my dad, Walter Prater. He was with the Vocational Technical School for over 30 years, and that was his life. He loved it. So on behalf of my dad, my family would like to present this next scholarship. I have two of them. The Walter Prater Vocational Education Scholarship to Derek Sizemore. And the next one is to Trenton Collins. And the last one I have is the Senior Citizens Award. If any of you all have ever been to our Senior Citizens Prom, it's awesome. I'm the president of the Hazard Perry County Senior Citizens, and each year Hazard High School students come to a prom with the senior citizens. They take as one of our senior citizens, they dance with them, they get them food, they just sit and talk to them, and it's the best day ever for our senior citizens. So this year, I'd like to present the Senior Citizen Scholarship Award to Luke Cobb. I have one. Shala couldn't be here tonight, so it is in memory of her father, Dr. Ratliff, and this one goes to someone who is going into medicine, and this one goes to Kaden Couch. All right, Farm Bureau.
Hello, I'm Larry Clay, President of the Perry County Farm Bureau Federation Board of Directors, and Stu Fugit's our Board Secretary. And we are pleased to offer scholarships every year to graduating seniors whose families are insured with Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. And this year we have 8 from the county, and we have 1 state scholarship that we'd like to present. I'll let Stu call out the names.
Congratulations to the 24 senior class, faculty, administration, everybody that works at school. Y'all do a great job up there getting these kids ready and prep for high school. The first one is a $1,000 scholarship that Miss Emily Allen applied for through the state. And so, Miss Allen, could you come up, please? Parents are Chris and Tracy Allen. And the second gentleman that's going to get and these here are $500 scholarships, and they're payable up on a college class schedule. And the first one is Mr. Caden Couch, who plans on going to UK. And proud parents are Amy and Matthew Couch. James Hughes. He plans on attending Lake Erie College, and parents are Heather and Jamie Couch. Oh, Hughes. Gotcha. Okay. The next one is Lauren Allen. I have Lauren down as attending Morehead State University, and parents are Kendra and Nolan Allen. Mr. Campbell Cheney. Is that right? Oh, Miss. Okay. I'm sorry. Miss Campbell. Plans on attending UK, and parent is Andrea Cheney. Sorry about that. The next is Connor Engel. He plans on attending Morehead State University, and his parents are Teresa and Tim Engel. Kimberly Sizemore. She plans on attending Alice Lloyd College. Parents are Kim and Roland Combs. Next is Cameron Holbrook. On his app, he has plans on attending University of the Cumberlands, and Angela and John Holbrook are his parents. The last on our list is Brooklyn Campbell. Who plans on attending Alice Lloyd College, and I have down a parent as Mary Hall Campbell. And we thank you all so much. And Ms. Campbell, I'm so sorry. See y'all later.
Hello, I'm Mary Osborne, and I have the privilege to be here today as a representative of the class of 2006 and the families of my classmates. 18 years ago, gosh, that's a long time. 18 years ago, my friends and I were sitting in the seats where you are today, and we have something in common. No matter what road you travel down, this bond you have as a class will always be there. Here we are 18 years later, and we still support and show up for each other. I'm honored to be here to represent the class members that we've lost, but we'll never forget. To be yourself truly and purely is a gift that very few of us possess. That is exactly how anyone who knew Mitchell Stacy would describe him. He was unapologetically himself. His personality was infectious, and he brought so much joy and energy to everyone he came in contact with. He always lived his life to the fullest. The 2024 Mitchell Stacy Scholarship goes to Luke Cobb. James Feltner was a son, brother, uncle, friend, and so much more. He was a brilliant writer, could make you laugh until your stomach hurt, and could always make light of any situation. He had a heart as big as the ocean and creativity that was hard to match. He was always true to himself, no matter what people thought. He always did what made him the most happy, said what he wanted to say, and never apologized for it. To whoever receives this scholarship, that is our hope for you as well. We hope you leave high school and step into the world unafraid of who you are and who you are yet to become. Life is fleeting, so live it in a way that leaves the world a better place and even a little empty when you go, because that's exactly what James did. The 2024 James Feltner Scholarship goes to Trenton Collins. Jonah Aaron Pratt graduated from Hazard High School on May 14, 2006, and departed this world on March 17, 2007. He was only 19 years old. Jonah was a loving son, brother, and friend. In his short 19 years, he touched so many people, not just in a fleeting fashion, but a deeply profound, life-altering way. He had an uncontrollable goodness and a sense of humor about him that was contagious. Although his time may have been cut short, Jonah truly lived each day like there was no tomorrow. He jumped into life and never touched the bottom. Jonah's family's hopes for the recipient is to live their life to the fullest, achieve great things, because if given the chance, that's exactly what Jonah would have done. The 2024 Jonah Pratt Scholarship goes to Caden Wood. Howard Trey Woolham III, or as many called him Trey, is a 2006 graduate of Hazard High School. Trey was known for his hard work and felt the thrill of success in anything that he set his mind to, but he lived for adventure. He was in his environment when he was outside hunting, fishing, or riding motocross. Through all of his adventures, he never met a stranger, created friends from the coast of California to Japan. Making friends came naturally for him because of his contagious smile. He spent his whole life making others happy and seeking adventure. As you go out into the world, try to make life easier for others, strive for success, and have fun. Trey's journey ended in the summer of 2018, but your journey is just now beginning. Please use this scholarship to pursue your dreams and pay it forward with some kind words and a smile. The 2024 Howard Trey Woolham Scholarship goes to Noah Helm. My father, Ralph Carter, was a member of Hazard High School's class of 1967. Moving to Hazard as a young child, Lothair became his home. When he was in the 5th grade, he lost his mother, having no close relatives in Hazard, and his father working full-time. He became a child of Lothair. Growing up and hearing stories of his childhood, there were familiar friends he always spoke of. George Tackett and Keith Reynolds, just to name a few. Sports became an outlet for his energy and focus. Members of Lothair's community, like former board member Herman Maggard, helped to instill in him the importance of education. Through their guidance, his work ethic, and love of sports, he was the first in his family to graduate college. He received a basketball scholarship to the Cumberlands and attended Chase School of Law. He was a dedicated husband and father and instilled in his children the importance of education. When selecting someone to receive the Ralph Carter Memorial Scholarship, we wanted the recipient to have some of the following: a connection to Lothair, outstanding work ethic, and to know the value of an education. While this student wasn't raised by the members of Lothair's community like my dad was, his family has been a part of my family and my dad's life since he was a child. I know without a doubt, my dad is smiling down because I get to award this scholarship to his dear friend George Tackett's grandson, Connor Reynolds.
Hello, my name's Madison Patrick, and I'm here on behalf of all of my family, including my husband's family today, to hand out a few scholarships and awards. The first one is the Barry Combs Memorial Scholarship. This scholarship is given in memory by his mom, dad, and brother, who miss him dearly. Barry was my neighbor whenever I was younger growing up. They couldn't be here today, so it's my honor to present this on their behalf. Barry graduated from Hazard High School in 1998 and enlisted in the Army in 2000. He served 10 years, including a tour in Iraq during the war, where he was promoted to sergeant. He was a fun-loving man with a kind heart. The only fight he had at Hazard was standing up for another student who was being bullied. He was always coming to assistance of those in need. It's my honor to announce that this award goes to Ms. Mina Day. These aren't the order that was on here, but they're the order I have on my phone, so that's how. So the next up, it's my honor to stand here to present the Dr. Ronald Collier Memorial Scholarship. My grandfather, my papa, was a pediatrician and neonatal specialist throughout his career, as well as, and I know a doctor of many of us sitting here, as well as all the seniors here today as well too. Originally from Macon, Kentucky, the first in his family to graduate from medical school at the University of Louisville, and then on to not only change but save the lives of many throughout Kentucky. He was kind, smart, generous, jolly, always full of love, patience, and wisdom, a storybook grandfather. He was the definition of class, a true gentleman in all aspects of life, the last of a generation. There wasn't a child who met him who didn't automatically love him, and I'm so proud to call myself his granddaughter. The recipient of this award also aspires to continue their education and attend medical school. As recipients, I ask that you live each day of your college career and beyond in his honor, to change and, yes, save a life. To all graduates today, please remember a career in medicine isn't the only way to make this type of difference. You can save a life by being kind, generous, accepting, and understanding. Congratulations to this year's recipient, Caden Couch. The next scholarship is the Kirkpatrick Award in honor of my husband's grandfather. Kirkpatrick grew up in eastern Kentucky, always a hard worker who took pride in a job well done. He was brave and served his country proudly as a member of the U.S. Army during the Korean War. He always loved baseball, and he had even said baseball is what saved his life while he was off in war as a very young man. On his return, he worked his way up in mine service, the second oldest business in Hazard, eventually owning the company himself. If there was one thing he loved more than baseball, it was his family. This scholarship encompasses both of those things. There are two recipients this year. The first one is the only senior at Hazard's baseball team. The second is a member of Kerm's family. Congratulations to this year's recipients, Mr. Skylar Cheney and Miss Lexi Napier. The next scholarship I'm here to present is the Jack Howard Scholarship in honor of my Uncle Jack, my father, Happy Mobilini's brother. To say Jack was one of a kind would be an understatement. Jack was one of the smartest people I have ever known. He was brave and served his country proudly as a member of the U.S. Navy. He also loved his community, the city of Hazard, Hazard High School, but nothing matched his love for sports. The participant for this award is chosen by my grandmother and father. My dad would normally be here to hand out this award, but wasn't able to make it this evening. My dad worked in the Hazard City school systems for 39 years. Throughout that time, he had many students who he loved and adored. However, throughout almost 4 decades of teaching, there's one student who there was no comparison when it came to his favorites. I'm honored to stand up here today and announce that the recipient of the Jack Howard Scholarship is my dad's favorite student to come through Hazard, Colin Hardy. The Terry Alexander Scholarship is being presented in honor of my late mother-in-law. I'm sorry. Terry,
The Terry Alexander Scholarship is being presented in honor of my late mother-in-law. Sorry, I can't see very well on a little bitty phone. Okay. Terry grew up in Christopher, Kentucky, a free spirit and a fearless heart. Growing up, she would tell you she loved motorcycles just as much as she loved cheerleading. From a young age, her beauty was undeniable, and as bright, you want to keep going? Or brighten it up or make it bigger?
I think I can do it.
Okay.
Sorry. Thank you, Sandra. Yep, so she loved motorcycles just as much as she loved cheerleading. From a young age, her beauty was undeniable, and as bright as it shone, it was outmatched only by the kindness of her heart and soul. Throughout her entire life, there was no questioning. Terry was as beautiful on the inside as she was on the outside. As much as Terry loved cheerleading her entire life, it was fitting that this scholarship in honor go to the only senior on the varsity team. I've been fortunate to get to know this inspiring young woman personally, and I'm proud to say her outer beauty is also matched only by the inner beauty within her heart. She is kind, generous, loving, and makes all those in her life feel welcomed and as though they belong, just like Terry always did. The recipient of this award is Miss Campbell Cheney. This is the last one. The Ruth Mobilini Scholarship is given in honor of my great-grandmother, Mary Ruth Mobilini, on behalf of her grandchildren. For those who knew my Granny Ruth, they will tell you she was one of a kind. She was the matriarch of our family, extending on for generations. She was fierce, loyal, strong, and independent. She did things her way, and she did them well. She was the mother of 9 children, 16 grandchildren, and many great-grandchildren. Her home was always filled with people, both family and friends, as well as fun, laughter, dancing, and love. She was the mother figure to all those in her life, and especially in the neighborhood of Lothair. I can speak from experience that the same fierceness that embodied Ruth runs through the bloodline in all the women of her family. I'm proud to extend this scholarship to her great-granddaughter, my cousin, Lexi. May you go out into the world a confident young woman and chase your dreams with the mindset that no one can hold you back from whatever you want to achieve in this life. I'm proud to present this award to Miss Lexi Napier. Thank you all, and congratulations to the class of 2024.
Okay, I have one to hand out here. It's for the outstanding senior boy, and this is voted on by the staff at Hazard High School. And this award goes to Colton Hardy. Here, buddy.
Good evening. I'm Chuck Davidson, former graduate, 1977. There's some here older. I saw George Tackett back there. So it is my honor to be here tonight to present promised I wouldn't do this, but I did anyway. So scholarship for my brother, Robert Wayne Davidson. This was started by Mayor Mobeline when he was at the city schools. My brother worked for the city of Hazard 42 years, and he was a staple at the Hazard water plant, if anybody ever went there, literally 7 days a week. So this scholarship is given to someone who I feel like will instill that same dedication going forward. And it is a distinct pleasure and honor to give this to Miss Kimberly Anna Faye Sizemore.
Hello, seniors. Almost like we rehearsed it or something. Congratulations, seniors, and I'm here to present an award in honor of mine and Kim's grandson, Gavin Fields. He was a graduate of Hazard High School 2019, and I know all the students and staff remember the tragic accident that took his life in 2020, June 10th, 2020. It was a terrible day, the worst day me and Kim can ever remember in our lives and our family as well. And we wanted to do something to honor him and to keep his life. His name will always be a part of our lives in our family, and we wanted to keep his name alive in Hazard High School because Gavin loved Hazard High School. He didn't like going to class, and he didn't like the schoolwork part of it. But he loved his high school. He went through all 12 grades at city schools. Him and Happy were real close, Miss Kathy, and all the teachers. I could name them all, but I would leave. The more I named, the more I'd leave out. But in the past, it was more than me and Kim could do, and I'd always let Happy just pick the recipient, and he would come up here and speak for us. But this year, we are fortunate to have Gavin's cousin, who was just like his sister, to be raised with him. And this year's winner goes to, I was going to tell you that Gavin got an award his senior year. I forgot this. He got an award. Happy presented him with an award. And I think it was just like $150 certificate, and I'm pretty sure that he cashed that check before the night was over and spent it before the sun rose the next morning. But it was the best part of his graduation, and that's why we wanted to do this in his honor, was because we wanted someone else to feel that joy. And I would like to present this to my granddaughter, Kimberly Sizemore. And I just got one more little thing here, and this is something grandparents do all the time. I know think y'all know all the tragedies that's been in Kimberly's life in the past. This girl has been through more in the last 18 years than y'all will hopefully go through in your entire lives. She's come through it through the help of God, her family, and her friends and classmates at Hazard High School. And I thank you all for that, and I just want you to know how much I love her, and I'm so proud of her for that. Thank you all very much.
All right, so I'm going to actually begin with the Troy Walker Award, which is, Troy worked for the city for several years, and he retired, I think, 2-3 years ago. And Mr. Moblini always wanted to kind of honor him. His daughter, Leslie, is the school counselor at the elementary, at Roy G. And, of course, she went through Hazard the whole way through, so we only thought it was fitting that we find someone who was all into the electrical engineering type stuff, because that's what Troy liked. And this year's recipient is Jacob Stoffel. All right, so I have 2 envelopes here also. The Kiwanis Club here in Hazard always gives scholarships every year for the Herman Maggard and also the Good Citizenship Award. And this year they've had a lot of stuff going on in their club. So the 2 recipients this year, I'm proud to present to them Joseph Ambergy for the Good Citizenship Award and Emily Allen for the Herman Maggard Scholarship. All right, next in the stack here. So this is going to be for the University of Pikeville. So on behalf of the University of Pikeville, President Burton Webb, the Board of Trustees, faculty, staff, and students, I have the distinct pleasure of recognizing 3 outstanding seniors for deciding to continue their academic careers at UPike. The first student is receiving the Trustee Excellence Award and has been accepted into the Optometry Scholars Program. The student had to go through an interview process and will be guaranteed a seat in the optometry school at the University of Pikeville upon completion of his bachelor's, as long as he meets the certain criteria through undergraduate. And that is going to be Mr. Elijah Gayhart. Also receiving the Dean Service Award is Ms. Reagan Cheney. And the last one is receiving the Appalachian Academic Achievement is Mr. Kanye Brahman. I don't have a certificate, but I would like to throw out a recognition from the Union College, and that's going to be for an $18,000 total scholarship to Mr. Gage Rouse. So, Mr. Gage Rouse, would you please stand and be recognized? My next recipient is from the Northern Kentucky University, and this is the Excellence Scholarship, and that is for Miss Zoe Corellis. Okay, next is, I don't have amounts, and I'm not really for sure exactly what these all are, but they are from the University of Kentucky. And there's 3 awards here, and I'll please read them, and please hold your applause. The first one is for the William C. Parker Scholarship, and that's going to go to Miss Kaylee Sizemore. A Provost Award to Mr. Caden Couch, and a Provost Award to Mr. Jacob Stoffel. Congratulations. The next award I have is from Berea College. And if you are familiar with Berea College, you know it is a work college that is a tuition-free college for students. And I'm so excited and so proud to actually recognize Ms. Wolfamina Day with her scholarship valued at over $190,000. Okay, as you saw earlier on the program, we had a representative come in from, so I can see what we're doing here, from Midway College or Midway University, and she actually messaged me earlier this afternoon and was unable to attend, but she did forward me certificates of achievement for the following students. Mr. Cameron Holbrook receiving the Presidential Scholarship and a Men's Tennis Scholarship. Mr. Joseph Ambergy, the Founders Scholarship and Men's Soccer Scholarship. And Mr. Noah Helm for the Opportunity Scholarship and Men's Soccer Scholarship. So please give those 3 a round of applause. Next, I have a certificate. This is a certificate of recognition from Lake Erie College for Mr. James Landon Hughes in recognitions for academic excellence. The Lydia Sessions Honor Scholarship, and the value is over $140,000. This year, we had several students that took a little bit of an interest across the state lines, and we had a person come down from Marshall University, and Marshall University thoroughly enjoyed Hazard High School students, and we had a great relationship, and this stack of scholarships I'm proud to present, so if you'll please hold your applause. Miss Emily Allen for the academic achievement, Lauren Allen, Heidi Bentley, Casey Brewer, Brooklyn Campbell, Campbell Cheney, Reagan Cheney, Caden Couch, Mina Day, Connor Engel, Elijah Gayhart, Katie Johnson, Alexa Napier. Would those students please come forward? So, the last scholarship I got is actually from the Kentucky All-A Classic Committee. And in recognition of outstanding academic achievement, this scholarship goes to Mr. Elijah Gayhart. So out of our little class of 46, we have 19, I believe, that is in the National Honor Society. And to be a member of the National Honor Society, you have to have at least a 3.5 GPA cumulative, as well as complete service hours all throughout high school. When COVID kind of hit, we had to kind of alter the number of hours, so we kind of whittled it down to 10 hours. And I went back through and I've looked for certificates of completion that kids have done, and I was able to find them. So I'm going to read the list. Ms. Wolf is going to award the NHS Stoles to those students. So please hold your applause to the end if you don't mind. Lauren Allen, Emily Allen, Kylie Artrup, Heidi Bentley, Casey Brewer, Brooklyn Campbell, Campbell Cheney, Caden Couch, Mina Day, Connor Engel, Elijah Gayhart, Gavin Goins, Landon Hughes, Katie Johnson, Zoe Corellis, Lexi Napier. I'll let her catch up with us. Some of these tall ones. Jamie Pratt, Connor Reynolds, and Jacob Stoffel. And I think that's all I have for now.
Hello, I'm Jennifer Miller with the Hazard Rotary Club, is an organization credited with doing many things that make the world a better place to live. By scholarships, so the seniors can get a good start on their education. The Hazard Rotary Club is made up of professionals from many different walks of life, including banking, public service, education, healthcare, law, accounting, and housing. We all care deeply about our communities. And this year's goes to Jamin Pratt.
Hi, my name is Cindy Francis, and I'm with the Hazard Lions Club. And Kathy's giving me a hard time up here, but we want to wish you graduates good luck in the future, and we are always around if you need us. We'd love to help you. The first award that we have is a one-year award, and it's awarded to Elijah Gayhart. The second one, excuse me if I cry, it was started when we had to shut the Montessori school down, and some of you went to the Montessori school. This scholarship is in memory of Lee Hillman, who was so big into the education of our young people in Perry County. And we decided that since we could not help with the education anymore with the Montessori, we decided to start doing scholarships. And we will do those scholarships until the last graduating class gets to be seniors. So this year's award goes to Caden Couch.
Good afternoon, everybody. Good evening, seniors. I'm surprised you can see me in front of this thing. I'm so short, so congratulations. Anyway, I'm here from Partners for Rural Impact, a nonprofit organization in Berea, Kentucky, and I am placed here at Hazard High School. I am your friendly neighborhood college success coach, and what that means is I meet one-on-one with these students, or I meet with them in groups, or sometimes the entire senior class, and we work with whatever they need worked with, whether that's their FAFSA, whether that's packing lists for college, or what have you. And so instead of giving each of these seniors a certificate, I will be giving them their certificates when they come and pick up their leadership package. And that will be delivered. I will go up and get that, and then they will come down and get it. So I just want to recognize these seniors: Miss Emily Allen, Lauren Allen, Joseph Ann Berge, Kylie Artrip, Casey Brewer, Joshua Bush, Brooklyn Campbell, Trenton Collins, Mina Day, Kylie Fugit, Gavin Goins, Cameron Holbrook, Landon Hughes, Katie Johnson, Jamin Pratt, Connor Reynolds, Caitlin Shepard, Jacob Stoffel, and Tyler Willoughby. Please give all of those students a round. So my day job is as the college success coach, but by night I volunteer as the drama director here at Hazard High School. And I cannot say that I have built this, because the seniors that are here in this program, you all have built this. I have not built this award-winning program, this award-winning theater program. It has been you all. So before I give out the drama awards, I just want to very quickly recognize each of these seniors and have them stand. Miss Emily Allen, and then Miss Casey Brewer, Mr. Joshua Bush, as well as my stage manager, Miss Brooklyn Campbell, Trenton Collins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, and that's all of them. Please give them all a round. And I would like to give 2 awards for the theater program as well. I'd like to give them to a pair of actors who have shown such dedication over the past 4 years, of being in this program. And they're not only a great pair of actors and a wonderful set of acting partners, they're a couple of great young men. So please help me congratulate Mr. Josh Bush and Mr. Trenton Collins. And from the CEO, Dreamer Gentry, and the Vice President, Mike Hogg, as well as all the staff at Partners for Rural Impact and myself, thank you all for 4 wonderful years, and I wish you all the best. Thank you all so very much.
Congratulations, seniors, again. They're a small group, but they have accomplished a lot. Very proud of them. I have 2 scholarships to give today. The first one, my husband, who occasionally helps coach football, several years ago offered one of the linemen a heavenly ham if he would get more tackles. So he created the Heavenly Ham Award. So this goes to a senior football player. He loves being on the sidelines Friday night, so this I guess, award, and a little bit of money goes to Day Day Stroke. The next scholarship I have is the Donald Guy Combs Scholarship. This is my husband's father. He was a super Hazard fan. He wasn't able to go to all the games after his stroke, but he would sit and listen to them on the radio all the time. So this goes to a family friend that's probably been at my husband's house ever since he was a little boy. And this scholarship goes to Alexa Napier. Thank you. Thank you.
I haven't got to say congratulations, but congratulations. I'm sure you all not heard that enough tonight. No, I'm good. Well, you can. Okay. The first award that I'm giving tonight is very near and dear to mine and my family's heart. Many people may not know, at the age of 9, I lost a sister to suicide at the early age of 14. She was just a freshman. Her death was devastating to our family. To keep her memory alive, like Roland said, my parents wanted to give a small scholarship every year after her death. This year, her scholarship goes to Campbell Cheney. Okay, now on to business. I teach the business pathway at the high school. And students who choose this pathway have to pass the administrative support test in order to be considered college and career ready, which they also have the opportunity to take the dual credit courses to be considered college and career ready as well. This year's students who accomplished this year's college career readiness and passed the administrative support test is Christopher Wombles, Kylie Artrip, Casey Brewer, Maddox Couch, and Elijah Gayhart. John Maddox. I was asked to give out the Cameron Hoskins Scholarship this year, and this year's recipients go to Jamin Pratt and Landon Hughes. Thank you.
Okay, so the next one belongs to my family, and I'm going to ask Karen to come up here because she doesn't like, if you think I don't like to talk in front of people, she really doesn't like to talk in front of people. I won't make you talk, but you can come and help me. All right, so Karen is a part of our Gear Up team. We have Karen, Sarah, and Michelle at our school, and trust me, our entire staff will tell you that we cannot make it through the day without them. We love them. The kids love them. They've been with these kids for years, and they are a vital part to their education. And we first want to thank them very much. So thank you all three very much. And it's really nice to get to work with your family too. It's a kind of a perk. So Heidi's looking at me like, just figured that one out, didn't you? Yeah. Yes, they did. They started out with this class in the 7th grade, and they have followed them all the way through to graduation.
Your first class.
So, yeah, my first class to graduate, their first class to graduate, so it's kind of bittersweet for all of us. So, you're kind of special to us all. So, our family also does a scholarship, and so it's a hard one for us too as well. And if you can't tell, if you have a family member, anybody that you would like to give a scholarship to, now's a good time for me to plug that, because anytime you'd like to give a scholarship to Hazard High School, we're more than glad to take it. It's always a great way to keep a memory alive of anyone that Hazard High School, holds a special place to them, and then we give it back to our students. So that's the same case with us. Following the death of our parents, Claude and Betty Isaacs, our family created a scholarship to honor them because they loved children and believed in the value of a quality education. Our parents entrusted Hazard Independent Schools to educate and nurture all 5 of their children. We were 2 of them. 2 of us now work at Hazard High School. 6 of their 10 grandchildren are alumni too, and 2 of their granddaughters work at Everso Elementary, Jordan and Kelly. As Hazard parents, they did all the things involved parents do. They served on committees, helped with homework, volunteered at school, and sat through many sporting events. Through this scholarship fund, we hope to continue their wonderful legacy of helping others and ensure that students have the opportunity to earn an excellent education. This year, we are pleased to award 2 scholarships to deserving students who want to be educators as well. So we're going to give this first 2 to the 2 that want to go and be educators. So the first one goes to Brooklyn Campbell. And the second one goes to Kimberly Sizemore. And we know they're going to be great teachers. We've watched them peer tutor quite a bit in the last few years, and we've sent them down to the grade school. They've been very good at that, so I know that they're going to be great teachers and come back and work for us as well. So, this past January, we also lost our brother to cancer. So, and that one's the hardest one for me to give right now because it's the newest. But he was a Navy veteran. He was a retired install service tech for Pepsi-Cola. So if you were ever anywhere in the 5-county area, you probably saw our brother Terry underneath a Pepsi machine somewhere, loading one in somewhere. He was around, and he loved people. If you think that I love people and I'm always outside around anywhere, he was a whole lot. My dad used to say he was probably running for office because he was always out talking. He loved old cars, too. He's got all sorts of old cars. Some of these kids have seen them. UK basketball, Cincinnati Reds. So we want this scholarship to go to something that embodies what Terry loved. So I am going to award this scholarship to Elijah Gayhart. Elijah loves sports, and I know that. And I know that he's going to do well in whatever he does in life. He's going to go to optometry school, correct? Yeah. All right, so we will move on. So I think we've lost kind of track of where we were, so you want to step in? Okay, Missy, he's going to halt you for just a second because he's found a few more back here behind my head, so all right.
So I'm also presenting tonight for the Scott Blank Memorial Foundation. These two people that are recipients of this award, I'm going to read the little spiel they sent. College meant a great deal to Scott. Even though he didn't get to enroll into the big college far away, he was planning on doing something with his life. After graduating from Buckhorn High School, he enrolled in HCTC. First, he wanted to get a business degree, and after a year of working in Chavies Elementary as a tutor and Buckhorn Elementary as a mentor, he decided that he wanted to become a middle school math teacher. He was also an assistant coach for the Buckhorn Elementary boys basketball team. In July of 2013, his life came to a tragic end in a car accident. Family friends always want to keep his memory alive by awarding scholarships to student athletes. And with that, I'd like to present two scholarships, one to Mr. Landon Hughes and the other one to Mr. Elijah Gayhart. Also, I'm the president of the Hazard Educators Association, and each year we try to give at least a scholarship to a student who has a family member who is actually a member of the KEA association, but this year we had none, so we were able to award two scholarships, one of which I can't find the other one, so I've got one here in my hand, and the other one is between here and Hazard High School, so we'll find it later. But anyway, the two people that I have awards for, one is Miss Brooklyn Campbell, and the other one is Miss Casey Brewer. Brooklyn's was here, yours is not. So, all right, so each year also, I always have a little bit of money in my guidance account that I try to save, and I try to give it to students just because they've helped out throughout the school year, done things in the school, and I just want to recognize them. So these are my little guidance counselor awards. I've got a couple. If you'll save your applause to the end. The first one's going to be Mr. Gage Rouse, Mr. Christopher Wombles, Day Strode, Kylie Fugit, and Mr. Connor Reynolds.
Hi, my name is Melissa Combs, and I teach the Allied Pathway here at the high school, and I just want to start off by saying I'm really going to miss you all. You all have been so close to me, the majority of you all have. If I haven't taught you, somehow you've made your way into my room in some form or fashion and talked to me, and I'm just really going to miss you all. The first thing I want to talk about is my pathway. So they have the option of taking dual credit through me as well. So they have the opportunity to get 9 college credit hours for free. And at the end, they can take the Kentucky Healthcare Core Test for the state. And I am proud to say that not only did all of them take it and pass it, they took it at a high enough level that they received college credit as well. And your college recommendation form that you will take to the community college, and they will put that on your transcript, is on the back of your certificate. So make sure you don't lose that. So you can take that to the college and they can add it to your transcript, okay? And so once I call your name, you can come up here and get it. The first one is Mr. Josh Bush. Lauren Allen. Thank you, Josh. Joseph Ambergy. Brooklyn Campbell. Caden Couch, Connor Engel, Kylie Fugit, Landon Hughes, thank you, Kylie, Katie Johnson, Zoe Corellis, Lexi Napier, Jamie Pratt, Caitlin Shepard, but I don't think she was able to be with us today. Hold on, let me drop that. Kaylee Sizemore. And Jacob Stoffel. And I also would like to recognize 3 young ladies that I have helped coach in volleyball for the last couple of years. If you would stand and be recognized, that is Miss Lauren Allen, Reagan Cheney, and Jamie Pratt. We will miss you all in this upcoming season. You all were great leaders your senior year, and we will miss you all, and I love you guys.
I just have the one, although Mr. Hurt said to shout out all of the seniors who doggedly looked for his final throughout the high school. Job well done. I have an award for the outstanding achievement in AP Calculus, representing the student who achieved the highest overall grade in the class, and that goes to Mr. Connor Engel. I will leave you all with this quote from Napoleon. To be a good general, you must know mathematics. It serves to direct your thinking in 1,000 circumstances. He lost, but we won't talk about that part.
Hey. The first awards I'm going to give out are for excellence in anatomy, and these are the people who got all A's all 4 of the grading periods. They already have a pink cord on. I just gave those out early. So you can come and get your certificates for Kylie Artrip, Smitty Fugit, and Lexi Napier. My next is for this year's forensics. These are the seniors who also got an A all 4 of the grading periods, and there were only 4 of them. Heidi Bentley. Oh, and they had the red cords on because, you know, forensics, blood. Heidi Bentley. That's the only reason they're red. Lauren Allen. Zoe Corellis. And Kimberly Sizemore. Welcome.
My last group of certificates is for leadership. So we branched off of regular leadership and had to have it's called Peer Forward. We don't really know what all went on. The guy from Survivor ran it. He was here at Hazard High School. It was interesting. So they have the orange and gray cords, and they sent those from New York or wherever they were out of. So that's for Lily Williams Lucero, Jacob Stoffel, and Caden Couch. That's it.
So as you might have put together by some of the gasps of joy just now, I'm not actually sick, I promise. I wore this mask back during the 2020-2021 school year when a lot of these guys here were still on screens. And so some of them asked that I bring it back, and so here it is. It may make an appearance at graduation too, but it's still very uncomfortable to wear. My name is Patrick Hall, and I just want to echo, firstly, what a lot of other folks have already said. I do feel tremendously close to this class. They began their careers at Hazard High School the very same year that I began my career as a teacher at Hazard High School, and it has been such an honor and a privilege to watch them grow and become such amazing young people over the course of the past 4 years, and I'm really going to miss them all terribly. That being said, I have a couple of different awards that I'm going to be giving tonight. First is for Outstanding Achievement in Social Studies. This can be a very tricky one for us to award because, as you all well know, typically you get most of your social studies credits by the end of your junior year. And so when we think about this award, we really have to reflect back. We have to think back, how was so-and-so when they were a junior? How were they when they were a sophomore or even a freshman? And so we really have to reflect back and think about your performance over your entire high school career. And you know, after discussing it as a department, we landed on 2 individuals who we would like to recognize tonight for outstanding achievement in social studies. And those 2 individuals are Mr. Caden Couch and Mr. Gavin Goins. We do have certificates and cords if you guys want to come get those. All right, next, while I'm up here, I'm also going to be giving 2 certificates for speech and debate. With Helen Williams, I am one of the speech and debate coaches here at Hazard High School. And in the class of 2024, we have 2 speech students who will be graduating. And they are 2 tremendous young women. They have been outstanding leaders of our speech and debate team. And also, anytime we've had some random odd job, they've been able to help us with that. And so we appreciate that tremendously. And so I'm going to award them both with 2 certificates from the National Speech and Debate Association. And so when I hand them these certificates, just know that these certificates, these represent points that these 2 young ladies have accumulated over the past 4 years, and countless hours spent practicing and performing and honing their public speaking abilities. And it is my great honor to present these two certificates to Miss Emily Allen and Miss Casey Brewer. All right, and the last one for me, I'm also giving out a scholarship tonight that recognizes a family member, my grandfather, Mitz Komatsu. I won't give you his entire life story, but he had a very challenging life. His mother died when he was an infant. His father, he lost touch with his father in his teens, and he did not really have contact with his father for most of his adult life. For some time, the only family that he had in the world was his sister, and she died when he was only in his 20s. And so he had this incredibly challenging early life in particular, but throughout the course of his entire life, he had such a tremendous appreciation for the arts. He designed the sets for his high school play when he was a teenager. For years here in town, he was a wallpaperer and a painter. And one of my most treasured possessions is actually a painting of a sunflower that he painted just a couple of months before he passed away in early 2015. And so I decided that I wanted to give this scholarship in his memory. And to earn this scholarship, a student had to write an essay describing not only the work that they had done with the arts throughout their high school career, but also what were they going to do, regardless of which career they entered or which field they entered, how are they going to keep that appreciation for the arts alive in their life? And so I had one applicant, and this applicant has had an outstanding year. She's already been recognized a couple of times already. She has killed it this year with the Theater of Gold. They've brought home several awards, and so it is my distinct honor and privilege to present the Komatsu Memorial Scholarship to Miss Casey Brewer. Thank you.
So I'm really nervous, and I don't know why, because I talk to you guys every day. But they say the hardest part about being a teacher is saying goodbye every year, and I think it's even harder for high school teachers, because when we say goodbye, it's go out into the world, and sometimes we see you, sometimes we don't. So I just want to tell you guys, you hold a special place in my heart, and I really will miss you. The first award that I'm going to give out is for Miss Roll, who couldn't be here. I cannot speak Spanish, so I know she would be speaking Spanish, but this award goes to Gavin Goins. I teach AP Literature, AP Language, and I'm also the librarian, and I have two students I want to recognize for AP Lit and Lang. These are just students who have went above and beyond and just tried really hard to make a difference in the class. If you took the AP Literature or AP Lang exam, will you please stand up? I'm very proud of these students, and they will find out their scores in July. So the first award I want to give is to a student, 110%, always gave her all, and just was a pleasure to have in class, and that goes to Mina Day. No. And for AP Language, this award goes to Caden Couch. So I also do the yearbook, and this year I didn't have any seniors in yearbook, but I had 4 students who I could just call on and say, hey, I need your help. I need you to take pictures. I need you to do this for me. And they always came and they did everything I asked them to, so I'm going to give them some recognition with a little journalism cord. And those students are Lauren Allen, Katie Johnson, Kaden Couch, and Jamie Pratt. Thank you, guys, and I will miss you and love you. And now Ryan Francis is going to give the Senior English Awards.
No, I gotta have him. The last couple of weeks of school, stressful for all of us. And anytime I got stressed, the thing I would think back on with this group, 6th period, their freshman year in the library, where because of just the way it worked out, for quite a bit of that first semester, I had them by myself. There were times between the ones that were there, between Kaylee and Smitty going crazy on the group chat, but they are wonderful memories that I hope you have and I know I will have. And we will miss you. You are graduating, because I'm kind of the last for some of them to stand in their way. But we are proud of all the work you have done, and you are always welcome to come back when you need to. But I want to recognize my excellence in English 4. These 3 had my highest averages, and that is Gavin Goins, Kylie Artrip, and Zoe Corellis. Many of these students have had me multiple years, some all 4, and you get to watch them grow doing that. And this last student, for just their hard work and improvement, wanted to recognize them, and that's Miss Kim Sizemore.
The first scholarship that I'm giving out today is a scholarship that was established several years ago by Dr. and Mrs. Pompati, and it's called the College Dream Scholarship. It's awarded to a senior student who shows much potential for the future and for continuing education, and that goes to Kaden Couch. I'm also the Youth Service Center Director at Hazard High School, and the next scholarship goes to a senior who has not only been on my advisory board, but is constantly in my office and offering to do anything that I need help with, and I've relied on her so much. And so my Youth Service Center Award goes to Miss Emily Allen. Okay, the last scholarship that I am awarding is the J. Lee Jones Memorial Scholarship. This is given by John Jones, who was an employee at Hazard High School. He had twins born, and one of the twins did not survive. That was J. Lee, and ever since then, he has honored her memory by awarding an outstanding senior a scholarship in her name, and that scholarship goes to Miss Lauren Allen.
Okay, the last scholarship I have to offer is the Maggard Family Scholarship. This scholarship was established by Margaret and Danny Maggard, both graduates of Hazard High School, both strong contributors and recognition of community service within our school. And so this scholarship is awarded to a student who has a wealth of community service, constantly is giving back to others, and we want to recognize at this time Miss Emily Allen. Thank you.
My name is Miss Campbell, and I've had the pleasure of getting to know this class, and I don't know if you've caught on, but this class seems to hold a special place in everybody's heart. I don't know if it's the size or the personality, but like everybody loves this class, and we are going to miss you all terribly. And just a shout out to those that were in my U.S. History class, Drill Team for Life. But I've got a couple of honor awards I want to give out first. My Political Science Honor Award goes to Casey Brewer. And then I have 2 Psychology Honors Awards, Brooklyn Campbell and Katie Johnson. You're welcome. I love you, girls. Next, I want to, first of all, thank Ms. Combs, Ms. Patrick, Mr. Day, Mr. Glazier, for allowing me the opportunity to work at Hazard High School. There is no better school on the planet. And to remember my husband. My husband happened to be the smartest person I'd ever met in my life. And education meant the world to him. So there's no better way to honor him than with scholarships for these young people that are going to go out and make a better world. So first, Caden Couch, Gavin Goins, Brooklyn Campbell, Noah Helm, and Kaylee Sizemore. Brooklyn. Maybe the wrong one. Noah. That goes to Noah. There you go. I tell my students I make 150,000 mistakes every day. So if you make a mistake in my classroom, it is perfectly fine. We can always work with it.
Hello, I'm Laura Hanson. I'm the culinary arts teacher. This year I had 9 seniors, and part of my job as a culinary teacher or a CTE teacher is to make sure my students are career ready when they leave high school. Tonight I'm so proud of them because all 9 of them are career ready. So congratulations for that. And to do that, there's 2 ways. One is to take the culinary end of program exam, and passing that can mean up to 3 college credits at the college they go to. They just need to report that to the registrar. Or they can take an industry certification for a ServSafe manager. So I'm going to first give up, and we have a little extra. When you pass it, when you become a career ready, you get a gold chef's hat. Okay, so that they've been waiting for these. They've been asking about them. Okay, so for the Culinary Arts and a Program exam, Joshua Bush. Luke Cobb. Mina Day. Cameron Holbrook. Ashton Ritchie. Davion Strode. Okay. Yes. And then I had 2 people pass the ServSafe exam. They are now ServSafe managers, which is an industry certification. They came on election day. We were the only 2 students and a teacher in the school, and they both passed it. So very proud. Joshua Bush. He get, oh no, he only gets 1. Only 1 hat. Noah Helm. The next ServSafe manager, I didn't have anything to do with him passing it. He did this on his own last summer through his employer. At 17, he was a ServSafe manager, which then allowed him to get a promotion at his work. So proud of you, Tyler Willoughby. Okay, now, everyone knows that I have given Master Chef Award, and sometimes it's 1 person. Last year, 1, 2, some years it's been 4. I have 3 this year, and they get it. It's sort of a subjective one for me. I just sort of look at what they do in class, and I like the hat, Josh, and watch what they're doing. So this person helped me so much this year, just was there for me when I needed him, and I appreciate him so much, Josh Bush. Okay. This young man and I have been together for 5 years, since 8th grade. And we've had our ups and downs. But he also is always checking on me. He did a good job when he was there. And I just need to award Luke Cobb. Okay, and my last one, I've watched you grow this year, and I've watched you come into your own, and I'm so proud of you, Mina Day. Congratulations to the class of 2024.
Hello, everyone. Good evening. My name is Joanne Thompson, the art teacher. I actually have 3 awards. VFW helped me to fund these awards, and these students have been excellent in the arts all 4 years, have branched out, have done shows downtown, sold artwork, just been big contributors in the community. Also, one young man, he has actually came to art even during the COVID years. He's going to get in drawing, but the first one goes to Zoe Corellis for pottery. Mina Day for pottery and painting. And Colton Hardy for drawing. Congratulations, class of 2024.
Hi, my name is Jordan Bogus. I am the band director here for Hazard Schools. One of the really amazing parts of my job is that I'm at the middle school and the high school. So I've seen this class grow for the last 6 years. That's as long as I've been here. And in a few years, I'll have kids that I've seen grow for 8 years. And it's really just a pleasure to watch you all grow. One student in particular in music has really been an integral part of our music programs. You've seen him perform at the Black Gold. He's done the national anthem for a football game. Anytime I ask for anything, he is there. And I just want to recognize for excellence in music, Mr. Landon Hughes.
My name is Lisa Towns. I'm here representing the Hazard Chapter Daughters of the American Revolution, and we give a Good Citizen Award each year honoring the qualities of dependability, service, leadership, and patriotism, and I'm proud to present this to Landon Hughes.
I'm going to try to get through these. So first I want to also notice each student has cords around their neck. Some we put on downstairs, some they put on up here, and they've told you what those are. The green one was from Gear Up, so they did put those on downstairs. So every student got the Gear Up cord. They also have a navy if they were career ready, a white if they were college ready, and a triple cord, which is navy, white, and gold, if they were both. So they had those on when they came in, and that's what those represent. So we wanted to make sure that you knew what those were before they came out with all these different color cords. So I'm going to start with the Principals Awards. And the first one goes to Haley Bolin. Come here. The next one goes to Ashton Ritchie. Christopher Wombles. Tyler Willoughby. Caden Wood. Joseph Ambergy. And Reagan Cheney. The next one is the Eva Smith Scholarship, and this one is to Katie Johnson. All right, these next few are for a student that I actually taught and loved him dearly. and he is no longer with us, and if you knew him, you loved him. I mean, there was no other way about it. Joseph Combs, and Joseph played soccer, so these are for my soccer buddies. So the first one goes to Derek Sizemore, Gage Rouse, Landon Hughes, Noah Helm, Maddox Couch, and here's Maddox, Kanye Brahman, Joseph Ambergy, Lily Williams Lucero, Katie Johnson, and Zoe Corellis. She's good. And Zoe's. Oh, just stand still. Just stand still, dear. All right, so this one also goes to Lily, and it's for English, and it was for the Emma B. Ross Scholarship. So. Okay. This one goes to a student, and we've had this scholarship for years. And I will tell you that the recipient of this, Happy, actually helped me pick this one out. It was called the Against All Odds Scholarship. This student has fought hard to get to where he is today, and there wasn't a day as a junior he wouldn't walk in when I was assistant principal and say, "Gotta go to work, Miss Patrick, gotta go to work." And this kid has worked hard, and for himself, for his family, and to get through school. So this goes to Tyler Willoughby. And he has his chef hat on. Oh, you didn't get your cord downstairs either, buddy. All right, this one is it's the Susan Melton Scholarship. Susan Melton actually taught me when I was in high school at Hazard High School. She taught social studies, and this one goes to Josh Bush. Okay, how many are there? All right, the next few are the Jane Bowen Memorial Scholarship. Jane loved Hazard High School. Her kids, her grandkids, they all went to Hazard High School. She also loved healthcare. So she has, yeah, her great-grandchildren are even there now. But she loved healthcare and always wanted us to give it to a recipient who would pay that forward. So we have several this year. The first one goes to Emily Allen, Caden Couch, Connor Engel, Kaylee Sizemore, and Lauren Allen. Lauren's, yeah. Kaylee's over there, so she won't fall. All right, these are the City of Hazard, and you have to go to City Hall and take your schedule with you to get these. So they are several here. The first one goes to Maddox Couch. Jamie Pratt. Cameron Holbrook. This scholarship is the Wallace Melton Scholarship, and we also have a scholarship from Hazard High School baseball alumni, and both of these scholarships go to Skylar Cheney, our one and only senior baseball player. The next one is the Womble Scholarship, and this one is awarded to Kylie Artrett. Okay, this next one is in memory of one of the best ladies I ever had the honor of working with, Linda Teague. She actually worked across the hall from me, and she was one of the best English teachers I've probably ever met in my entire life. This one goes to Katie Johnson. Okay, this next one is a Graceland Rose Scholarship. It was started in 2014 to aid in higher education for the students of Eastern Kentucky. Children's House Montessori looks for students with good character that have maintained an excellent GPA as scholarship recipients. We know the students receiving this scholarship will do great things and hope they remember to give back to the community of Eastern Kentucky and help to aid in the future of our community. We are pleased to present this year's scholarship to Gavin Goins. Okay, and I have 3 here from First Trust Bank. The first one goes to Reagan Cheney, Jamie Pratt, and Lauren Allen. Oh, they're not here? Do they have to, I don't know who it was. Zoe. Okay, People's Bank doesn't have a representative here tonight, so we'll go ahead and recognize that student, and then you can get up with them at People's Bank. But they had to have the highest GPA and letter in 2 sports, so this year's recipient is Zoe Corellis. Yeah. Zoe, we don't have anything because they have it. You'll just have to go over to the bank and get it. It's so big I couldn't carry it. Okay, so the next few scholarships are the Crutchfield Scholarships. You will have to go to central office with your schedule from your college that you're going to and pick up your check. So the first one goes to Lily Williams Lucero. You want to leave that on there just in case? Okay. Landon Hughes. And Maddox Couch. Okay, the next 2 are Dr. El Sweetie Family Scholarship, and she asked me to go ahead and give those out tonight as well. So those go to Jacob Stoffel and Cameron Holbrook. And the next few are the Floyd Hall Scholarship. The first one goes to Kylie Artrett. And the next one goes to Kylie Fugit. And these 2 are the Double Quick Fueling the Future Foundation scholarships. One goes to Landon Hughes, and one goes to Connor Engel. Okay. We have a few WYMT scholarship recipients, and they already received their awards, but if you would please stand. If you were a WYMT scholarship recipient, just stand, please. Yeah, that was back in December, so yeah. This next one is the Roy Pulliam Award. And most of you know Mr. Pulliam, and he loved Hazard basketball, loved to announce at our basketball games. So we did award this to our only senior basketball player girl. So that's Heidi Bentley. This is yours. All right, the next two are the Rod Maggard Memorial Scholarship, and the first one goes to Day Strode, and the next one goes to Elijah Gayhart. Yeah. So with these, you'll also have to go see Happy, so you'll have to see Mr. Mobilini on that one. All right, so as an HHS alumni, we had a little bit of money that we put into that. I'm not really going to tell you how many years it's been since I graduated, but I will tell you it's been a very long time. So, but it is a significant number this year. So the first one for HHS alumni goes to Miss Heidi Bentley. Elijah Gayhart. Ashton Ritchie. Haley Bowling. Okay, this next scholarship is in memory of Ann Robinson. Ann was in the class ahead of me, and I also taught her son. I could tell you a funny story about him, but I will not because we were on a trip. It was one of the first trips I got to take when I started teaching, but he's a hoot. Ann was also a hoot. We loved her dearly. So this scholarship goes to Casey Brewer. I will tell her to stand right there. All right. This next one is the Walden Darb Scholarship. It's one of the best ones that we give out. So it is another one that you will need to go to central office and pick up your check and show them your schedule and make sure that you're enrolled so that they see all that. But they will give you the check at central office. This one also goes to Miss Casey Brewer.
Okay, we have one more scholarship, which you'll come to the high school and pick it up. Alexa, the Donald guy is for you. The Clell Miller Award and the crazy story you just heard was Roland Combs and my husband were best friends. So Kimberly, you will pick up a check at the high school, and it's the Clell Miller Award, so. Okay, we have a very special surprise for the seniors. We had a Promise Neighborhood grant that helped us through COVID. We received it before COVID, and it was all goals on higher education, attendance, college career readiness, kindergarten readiness, all those things. Well, the grant came to an end in December, and we had some money left. So Mike Hughes, who was the director at that time, he said, why don't you give the seniors a Chromebook? Let them take it to college and help them with their homework, let them work from home if they need to. So Hazard Independent and our school board, which we have a school board member here, Lisa Towns, we're able to give each senior a Chromebook tonight. And it's brand new, not the one you've been using at the. Okay, and we will give you, not that we don't think you can start it or anything like that, but Matt Adams, our technology director, gave simple instructions on the front. You can't use your school Google account. You have to create your own, but this is yours, and it is a gift from Hazard Independent Schools to you. Please be successful, use it well, and Lisa, if you want to come up and you want to help give them out. She's a board member, and Jamie Hughes, that's Mike Hughes' family. You come up and help give them out too. And the Promise Neighborhood not only gave a little bit of money, it was millions of dollars over the last 7 years for our whole community, for Perry County. So as I call your name, they're in alphabetical order. Rhoda, you want to help with Kathy? No, we want pictures, guys. This is a big deal. Not every high school's giving away Chromebooks to their seniors. That's why Hazard Independent Schools is the best district you can find in the state of Kentucky. We care about our kids, we know their families, and that makes a difference when you go through school. We will drag you across the finish line. Just ask some of these guys. So we will start with Emily Allen. You're supposed to stand? Yeah. Okay. Lauren Allen. Joseph Ambergy. Okay. Kylie Artrip. Day Day. No, sorry. Heidi. Haley Bowling. Kanye Brayman. Casey Brewer. Joshua Bush. Brooklyn Campbell. Campbell Cheney. Reagan Cheney. Skylar Cheney. Luke Cobb. Trenton Collins. Matthew Couch. Am I going too fast? Are we good? Maddox Couch. Wolfermina Day. Connor Engel. Kylie Fugit, because it's got Kyle. Yeah. It's Elijah Gayhart. Gavin Goins. Colton Hardy. Yeah. Noah Helm. Cameron Holbrook. I'll let them get caught up, guys. We're a little casual here, so. How far did we get? Holbrook. Landon Hughes. Katie Johnson. Zoe Corellis. Tristan Lambert. Jackie Luttrell. Alexa Napier. Jamie Pratt. Connor Reynolds. Ashton Ritchie. Gage Rouse. Caitlin Shepard. Derek Sizemore. Kaylee Page Sizemore. Kim Sizemore. Jacob Stoffel. Davion Strode. Lily Lucerio. Tyler Willoughby. Christopher Wombles. And Caden Wood. Don't go lay these down outside somewhere. Please go put them, give them to your parents. Yeah, and on the front, it has your name and directions on how to get it started, okay? Please don't lay it down over at the art station and let it get gone. But we want you to succeed. We try to give you all the tools to succeed. I'll let everybody get sitting down for a second. We thought that this would go really quick because we only had 46 graduates. But when you're giving away $2.5 million worth of scholarships, it takes a minute. So thank you for being patient. We love our kids. We expect them to do great things. And come back and see us once you graduate. And don't forget, graduation. Anything on graduation Sunday? Oh, 0%. Okay. On one report, it says there's 0% chance of rain from 6 to 8. So we're praying that we get to use the football field. If not, then Mr. Day will send out an announcement. If it changes, you know how the weather is. We will be in the forum. Bring a fan. Bring a fan. It's a little warm, but it is beautiful, and we're fortunate to have it. But thank you, and we appreciate. Oh, okay. We got 2 big ones right here. 3, right? 4. Okay. John Day's going to do this one.
So it's right now 8:30, so we've done a great job tonight with giving away $2.5 million. So I'm very proud of this class. I've gone very close with this class. I'm really going to miss them as well. But we had the last award to give, and that's our salutatorian and valedictorian awards. So our salutatorian goes to Miss Lauren Allen. It's not going to go over her. And she won't take that hat off. Our 3 valedictorians this year are Mr. Caden Couch, Mr. Connor Engel, and of course I couldn't forget Miss Emily Allen. Ms. Breeding asks that the valedictorians and salutatorians come back up so she can get a quick picture. But also, that does conclude our program this evening. Remember that the art station is just down that way, and there's plenty of food, a great place to take some pictures. Thank you all so much for being here. Again, seniors, don't lose those Chromebooks. Thank you all so much. Or your checks, don't leave those.
Put them down in your bags.
Oh yeah, they got bags.
They have bags, so put them all down in your bags from Garrett.